Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Messi. Adams attempts a clearance. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hernandez cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Can he latch on to this? And he's certainly onside here. And we have our very first corner. And the header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Nedved, the man we've all come to watch. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here. Has a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nedved, chance here to counter. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Hernandez gets good distance on it. Nedved. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Ribery shifted it to the flank. And it's Messi. Nedved. Vieira. He's having a go!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off
just
unscathed.
Today,
a tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
This stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He's in a good position here. Costa Curta. Messi. Beckenbauer. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had it taken off him. Camavinga. That is good alertness. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kamavinga. And he cuts out the supply. Adams. Alexander-Arnold. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Adams gets over and intercepts. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries a header! Now and it's come back out to him. Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Saint-Maximin. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And smartly and he's had a hit! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Keane. Saint-Maximin. Roberto Carlos. Played into the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Saint-Maximin is there. And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Now on sale in the stadium hall.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Olise.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
And the pass is intercepted. And the shot's on here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bellingham plays it short. And he's gone looking for safety. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Camavinga, pass somewhat off target. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Good spot, he's seen the run. Belletti.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly...
Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Shifted it to the flank. He's gone forward. Olise. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the volley. Oh, just over.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Bellingham. Half an hour played now. That has been cut short. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Firmino. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, great play. Corner number 2 then. And a header! That's a fabulous ball. Yeah, He's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. That's been cut out, well played.
2 added minutes has been
Well, it's a nice
indicated.
idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's well seen too. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Inter Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents.
Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's the chance to counter. Pinches it off him. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Inter Milan are still that goal to the good. Ljungberg. Ljungberg! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving
The
forward.
attendance for this match was
So we've reached the hour mark.
70,987.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Mbappe.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Roberto
Corner number
Firmino.
3 coming up.
Number 6. Bellingham. Coming on the field. Number 22. Didier Drogba. Number 4. Messi.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Kawasaki Frontal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Shot could be on. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. Oh, that's well spotted. No way through. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears. Vinicius Junior sticks it away, and that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it. And that is that. Inter Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
Please turn your attention to the
Vinicius
screen
Junior
for
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nedjad, and he's whipped it across. And through to the goalkeeper. And no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. Still goalless. Mbappe. Can he get it through? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Cruyff. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Oh, and he's through the middle. Ribéry. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passing nice and neat. And he thumps it clear. And they're back on the ball again.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Gerrard. Davis. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. The fullback is in acres of space here. Big header! Hernandez gets good distance on it. Played back in. Adams calmly anticipates.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
There's the hit! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
And he was quick to react. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Was 72,306.
Quite squeezed that one through. Busquets is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Gerrard. Shifted it to the flank. Nicely weighted ball. And still we await the first breakthrough. Mbappe.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played with finesse. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Now it's Cruyff. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That's going to go a long way. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Johan Cruyff. Number 10,
Aimed beyond the
Mbappe.
defence.
Number
He's shifting
20,
through the gears here.
Jamal. Number 15,
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 5,
You wonder
Franz
if
Beckenbauer.
that's it now, but there
Coming on
may
the
be one
field,
more opportunity,
number
Peter,
8,
for a late steal
Van
here.
Basten. Number 4, Morientes. Number 21,
And now they can clear their lines.
Number 22, De Bruyne.
And it's
Number
Ribéry.
3, Van Dijk.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Inter certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Mbappe! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, what has happened here? Firmly met. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, the closest thing to goalkeeping perfection is this guy, Manuel Neuer. We all know about his abilities with the ball, but I want to keep an eye on his leadership. Such a vocal presence who accepts nothing but perfection from his defence and, of course, himself.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Ruben Neves. Nunez! And that should get the job done. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Rudiger attempts a clearance.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Ribery. He won't be happy with that one. Another chance from a corner. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Tchouameni gets it away. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Half an hour played now. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. There will be a throw-in. Could be danger here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Big chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Taken back almost at once. Ribéry. Shot a goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Now, can he find a finish? Oh, this is a great position. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So there was the first half.
Inter ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Real chance! They score!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Mbappe really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And he's there to clear it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
They want to be quick to recover. He's gone for goal! Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that has been cleared.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. That looks a good ball through. It's Neymar! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Darwin. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And that is not finding anyone. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Schneider. And it's Gnabry. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ribery powering forward here. Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe!
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Iniesta. Beckham. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hits one! And he's done it!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Ribery. Oh, this looks sharp. Schneider. Nunez. Oh, what has happened here?
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now that's well seen too. Great chance! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Now the finish! Goal! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Upamecano gets it away. Camavinga. Good effort from distance. And for a moment, time stood still. Adams. Stones. Passes short and sharp. And it's Schneider. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's having a go! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Look at the space here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Just a quick
Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Schneider spots it and intercepts. Gnabry. He's found a way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Delivers the ball. Adams with the clearance, and he's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Guardiola knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Oh, there's a probing ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Iniesta in acres of space out wide. Iniesta! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the...
Oh, terrible pass. Beckham proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. Shapes to shoot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Vinicius Junior. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice.
He's had a hit! And the pass is intercepted. Ribéry! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ljungberg. Corner. Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Gets his head to it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... Can he finish? Just wouldn't stay down for him.
There will be
Pretty robust defending.
Nunez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh no, what has happened here? He's beaten the last man. Mbappe. Big chance! There's the hit! And that may well be that. That is that. Inter Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
And
so what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Inter desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Decent hit! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's man.
Mbappe! Goal! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And now the breakaway.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
And a header! No mistake! And the comeback is complete!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the...
Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Adams clears it all. He's tried one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Adams. Beckham. And it's Iniesta. Schneider. And the keeper's in command. Ljungberg. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Schneider. And Adams. And it's Stones. Oh, good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rudiger. Camavinga. Mbappe. Schneider. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Ribéry. Mbappe. And the finish! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Inter Milan come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting. but neither side
And
able to
quick
hold a
announcement
lead.
today that memorabilia from today's
Neither
match
side
is
holding
now
back
on sale
here.
in
It
the
has
stadium.
been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Pep Guardiola.
Inter
Coming on
Milan
the
get the
field
second half
is
going.
Number 22.
Inter clearly
Vitinha.
have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not...
Ljungberg! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Vitinha. Now that's well seen too. Forwards and with intent.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's having a go! That's a half-decent try.
Ribery really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's
The
Nunez.
attendance for this match
Beckham.
was 71,550.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, what's he done? Mbappe! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that's it. That was always inevitable. Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Gnabry. Mbappe. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Vinicius Junior. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. That's tidy. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Gnabry. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Gnabry.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Number 10.
Hernandez.
Upamecano. Number 6.
Dealt with nicely by the
Iniesta.
defence.
Number 23. Beckham. Number 11.
And we have our
Ten
very
Hag.
first corner.
Coming on the field. Number 4. Ribery. Number 7. Gabriel.
Last-ditch defending, but
Number
that'll do.
9. Number 41. Rice.
Well, Peter, just see
Number
here
2,
how a lot of the
Messi.
attacking players aren't
Substitution.
dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gabriel. Oh, this is a great position. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And smartly reclaimed. And that's a good ball. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the man...
And that will be it. Inter Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold is charging up on the overlap. And it's hoisted clear. Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
It's a sweet ball, that. Great ball if he can get there. Stood up well to him there.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career plagued and cut short, unfortunately, by injuries.
I guess you can empathise with that, Jim.
Yeah, there's always that element of how good could he have been?
Despite it all, though, he did win 3 European titles and 3 league titles. He was a world champion and all of that in 8.5 years, which says quite a lot about him. Not bad. He's in plenty of space here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, here's a chance! Pass somewhat off target. Koundé cuts out the pass. Park Ji-sung. Ljungberg. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The less said about that pass, the better. Nicked it back promptly. He's going for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Camavinga really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa is fouled. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found the way through. Looking for the runner. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That's Park Ji-sung. Someone who's featured heavily of late, in a good sense, of course. Played into space out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and reclaimed it in a trice. Ribéry! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has been knocked clear. Hoeneß. He's got away. Park Ji-sung. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Busquets. That's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been called. Park Ji-sung! And there is the half-time whistle. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. He's having a go! Oh, that is very close.
Sneijder brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0. Hones! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old...
David Villa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Adama Traore.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Adams gets across to intercept that. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Danger averted for now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
So, time for
David
changes
Villa.
on both
Number
sides,
13,
actually.
Park Ji-sung. Number 24.
Just eases him
number
off the ball.
26, Number 5. Chouameni. Coming on the field.
Just about up to
number
75
9,
minutes.
Didier Drogba. Number
Given offside
14,
once more.
Danielson. Number 23, Raphael van der Vaart. Number 7, Maradona. Number 15, Conte. Substitution in progress.
And it's played forward. And the pass is intercepted. That is good alertness. Costa Curta. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ribery. He could be in here. And he's there to belt it away. Danielson. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it. It's a decent hit! Oh, should have put that away.
Hooness fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
There will be
Maradona.
5 minutes added time.
Hernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Drogba. Nicely aimed pass. Ljungberg. Well, that's well seen too. Van der Vaart. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Just a
Your
quick
final thoughts, Jim?
Inter just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this match. Now for some training ground graft.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. At this level, and that is proof. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, that is a nice touch. Defending of the desperate variety. It's Park Ji-sung. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. And Inter now could counter-attack. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Adams gathers from the goal kick. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's Schneider! It's off target and by quite a way.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Bastoni is there and he can pick it up. First quarter of an hour gone. Mbappe. Now it's Ribery. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Schneider. And he's quick to get it clear again. No, that's been intercepted. Park Ji-sung. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found a way through. Adama Traore is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Ribery. Big chance, must be! He's had a hit! Goal, Inter! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a little off target. Schneider, shot could be on. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Adams. David Villa. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's picked out the run. Donnarumma can claim that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. But at half-time, it is 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Inter Milan lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Chouameni. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Drogba. Inter Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pinches it off him. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's been what... Drogba! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So, third corner of the game.
Number 24. Number 26. Number 5. Chouameni. Coming on the field. Number 14. Danielson.
Ribery can get it clear.
Number 23. Rafael Vanderbank. Number
He's
7.
made sure that's not getting through.
Number 15.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Drogba. A real chance of a chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Pressure coming in from all directions. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bastoni, too strong for his opponent there. Busquets. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Van der Vaart! Decent hit from there. Hernandez. Oh, super find. He's got away. That's tidy. And he was alert to it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's beaten the last man. And he's there to get it away. Back into the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Inter probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And the shot's on here.
2 added minutes
Busquets
has been indicated.
steaming forward. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? It's in! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved...
And that's that. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Passes short and sharp. He could be in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Deftly away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Out to the left it goes. And it's Ribery. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. Picked out brilliantly. Horace! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
It's Park Ji-sung. Inter Milan, yet to have an attempt on goal. Can he finish? He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Tchouaméni demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Costa Curta.
Inter really...
He's got a side of goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Hoeneß really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. And claimed it back swiftly. Decent hit!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Camavinga. Oh, that's a key interception. Busquets. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ernest. Park Ji-sung. Adams has given away a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And he's lifted it over.
Hoeneß will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
And it's Ribery. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Vinicius Junior.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chouameni. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. That is ended up in no man's land.
Has been indicated.
And here's Park Ji-sung. He's in plenty of space here. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This possibly the last play of the half. That has been knocked clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Special lottery.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Adama Traore. Adama Traore will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, again there's no way through. Lovely ball and Park Ji-sung! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Ribery.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one. And the shot! And he hits the net! Back to within 1! Interesting!
Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, David
So
Villa.
the manager can make a change
Number
for the first time in the
24,
game here.
Number 13.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Number 26.
Listen, goals change games,
Number
and that has
5,
changed the whole complexion of this one.
Chouameni.
They have the momentum
Coming on
now.
the field. Number 9, Didier Drogba. Number
Ljungberg.
23, Raphael van der Vaart. Number 14,
Here's a man who his
Nielsen.
teammates can look to
Number
in
7,
all times.
Maradona. Number 15.
And that interception
Conte.
was
The attendance
most
for this
necessary.
match was
He read that really well and stopped it.
71,649.
Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking tidy in possession here. Over to the left.
Inter may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And it's Drogba. Drogba! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Adams attempts a clearance. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he was alert to it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Adams cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass. That has been slung wide. Looking for option. Has a goal! And it's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Busquets. Hernandez. Oh, what a ball! Van der Vaart.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Drogba finds himself offside. Van der Vaart. And here's Drogba.
There will be
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Busquets. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Van der Vaart. Conte. And it's Maradona. Drogba. Chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that may well be that. That is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Please
What are
be
your
made
thoughts
aware
on today's
that
game then,
smoking
Jim?
is only
Inter
permitted in
desperately
designated
failing
areas
to
within
impose
these
themselves
grounds.
on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.